Nehemiah 7, like Ezra 2, records the list of those who left Babylon. So what does this list teach us? First, it shows who the people of God's kingdom are, and what the people of God's kingdom must have is gratitude and volunteerism. According to Ezra 1, when talking about the decree of Cyrus, it says, "Everyone among you who is God's people must go up to Jerusalem and build the house of God." Then, those who inspired God went up, and their names are recorded in Ezra 2. So the people of God should be those who are inspired by God, that is, they should volunteer for God's work. And both Ezra 2 and Nehemiah 7 have Nethinims. They are said to be Gibeonites who drew water and cut wood in the temple. However, more Gibeonites went up than the Levites. Why was that? It was because they were happier living as gatekeepers of the temple than living in the tents of the wicked. In summary, the people of the kingdom of God have gratitude for God's grace and mercy, and therefore have resources for God's work. They do it willingly and joyfully, not by force. Second, the list in Nehemiah 7 reminds us of the old Exodus and foreshadows the new Exodus that will come. When we look at Nehemiah 7, it reminds us of the old Exodus. So, when we look at verse 7, the 12 leaders among those who left Babylon are listed, which reminds us of the 12 tribes of Israel. And by listing the Nethinim, it reminds us that there were many foreigners during the Exodus, and just as they received all kinds of gold and silver treasures from the Egyptians during the Exodus, the people who left Babylon also received all kinds of treasures. Then, the Exodus from Babylon means the second Exodus, and it foreshadows the day when we will be freed from the slavery of sin and death through Jesus Christ. And when the time had fully come, didn't Jesus save us by being born of a woman and under the law? If so, it means that we must have gratitude for God's grace and mercy and a willing heart for God's work.
소소!